back for number 3.
I'm back, and I didn't think I was going to be.
It's Tim and Karen from Stamping on the Back Porch. And we are going to make a fun card, and we're just going to be highlighting this session one of the celebration papers. So I think that'll be fun. Debs is back for the third party, and there's 2 drawings for every
I think you mean
every session today.
Celebration.
Okay, yes. Oh,
You gotta pronounce
celebration.
it.
Okay.
Celebration.
Just do it right. So glad to see you all here. Just the first session this morning, we made this, and we're showing things with the glass mat that you get free with the starter kit this month. You get to choose. Did you know you could choose the glass mat or $30 more in your kit? But I'd say go for the mat. This was from our last session, and this was showing the pleated cards class also coming up. Purple was number 1 in voting. Asked people for their favorite. We made, we had several of these, 4 of them, I think. And then the strawberries were second. So that was very fun, and that was introducing that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I won't argue that.
Okay. They're both really fun. And we've talked about card play. We've talked about all kinds of options. And right now we're going to talk about celebration. Because now this month, with any $50 order, you get to pick something from the celebration catalog. Some of them are with a $50 order, some are with a $100 order, and that's cumulative. So if you have a $200 order, you can split up and get whatever you want in here. Always let me know if you have questions. Feel free to call me or message me. We're going to use, I think, my favorite paper. I absolutely love the Light and Airy paper. At 7, we're going to use one of the other papers and make a couple of cards. For this one, we're going to use this with the birds. We're going to make, it is page 6. We're going to make a really simple card, and then we're going to look at some more cards to just share ideas with us. So wonderful. Okay, I'm so glad you guys are here from all over. That is so fun. So many of you are going to recognize this card. We did this on a Thursday on one of our Create With Us Live. So there would be a project sheet for this. It was also part of it was introducing the circle magic. Or we did one of the All Good Cards Club was all about using circles. And this was one of the many designs in that class. And I'd like to point that out because when you have these collections together, don't forget to use them. I think anytime you have gorgeous paper, this is such a cool way to use it. And so I cut for 2 cards. So Tim and I are each going to make one, and then we'll talk more about it. But I think, isn't this just beautiful? So, Tim, look, I did your card base.
Oh, thank you.
And so for my card base, let's go see it. Yeah, I hope I brought it out. I did. So just a reminder about card bases. Our base card is half a sheet of cardstock, just scored. It can be cut either way in half and scored and folded, and then you have your base card. So it doesn't matter which way it goes. Then we go a 1/4 inch down. So this would be 4 inch by 5 1/4. And another 1/4 inch down. So this would be 3 3/4 by 5. And this just always makes a great, easy layout for the base of your cards.
Wow, and you did mine already?
And this is
you had did it on crooked, so.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but I had one done and I realized, and then I thought I had things cut for 2 cards, and I said, let's just make these side by side.
Tim, don't take your nap yet. You're gonna.
Yes, I know. He's gonna take his nap, and I said, no, wait a little bit longer. So that's what he's gonna do after this. So now we have our 2 base cards, but just to keep in mind that is always a great way to do a base card. Then all we have is 3 circles of different sizes. And I think that this just makes it so fun. And of course, you can use all kinds of sizes. I have 1 3/4, I think 2 and 2 1/4. I'm not even guaranteeing that but it would be on one of the other Thursday things. I'm just going to move things a little bit here.
Makes no sense. Does that go underneath it? It can't go underneath it.
Oh, so here's the card that we're looking at.
Oh, it's just.
Yeah. So you see how we're just kind of arranging.
Sideways.
Now you can switch yours around or do whatever. I like to just lay these out. I love just using things like circles. And, these are just punch cards. So if you're going on vacation or something and just bring punches and pretty papers, you can still make all kinds of fun things. And I chose to do it this way, but you can certainly change yours and fix it around. And then you're just kind of figuring out, now this, you're all kinds of amazing. I just cut, and then I didn't cut my second one here because I just wanted to show, I then put it on. So this doesn't really have a measurement. It's whatever sentiment you're using. And then I put on something a 1/4 inch wider, and then you'll see I'm just going to kind of match that and cut that. So that's the other part. Now on mine, I realized I'm going to be covering this bird. It's just, unless I put it way down there, which I'm not. So I'm actually going to go ahead and, oh, I could have him peeking. That would be okay. And then the highlight would be on this one. Yours kind of works. I gave you that one because you know, yours looks really pretty that way. And we like to use sets of 3. That's why we're using 3. So where are you going to want to tuck that one in? Or do you not want to? We just go with 2. No, this one. Oh, see, there's a 3. So even with these 3, you could do all kinds of different layouts, which would be really fun. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to take that off. And we're going to kind of look at how this is done. I like to just start from the bottom. So this is what I'm going to do.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it is a very good idea. But you see, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to tuck it in here kind of where I was thinking. So I'll go from there. And I like to show this part of the paper because it has more of the pattern. So if there's a choice in there. So your bottom one is which one?
This, well.
Okay, this one. Okay. I will put this on it, and then you will put that wherever you want. And I will move to my next one, which is going to be this one. Okay, you look at this backside and it's just, it's hard to cover like this cute little bird. Yeah, this is so simple. So I said, you know, when we do several lives in a day, I love to focus on simple things too. So we kind of have shorter videos, but I just think this is so cool. I know. Isn't it hard to do that? I said, but it's just gorgeous paper. Okay, so we're going to put that in. So what I would do if I were doing paper, the flip side is this. I would go through, I was getting to the end of my paper, so I had this. I cut all of these. I punched all of these out first because I knew I really loved that for this card. And then I just needed one more. And then I went and did some of the smaller ones in between where there were things left. So then you're going to put your top one on. And again, if you watched this morning when we made multiple cards, you see how Tim and I are working here. If I were doing a bunch of these, and I did these for a swap too, I would have a whole bunch of the blues laid out, and then I'd put them all on my cards, and I'd go through, you know, once you have your design, you can easily do multiples of this, which is so cool. And then we're going to just pop these up. Okay, let's see, did I put mine on? Yep. So I will pop mine up and put that on. Yeah, I want him peeking over the top. So just let's see, like that, like he's peeking over a fence. Okay, got it. And then we have the gems, but my table is such a mess. I couldn't find my little
tool.
My tool. So here you can just pick, you know, the blues are kind of what's in it, but this color would work okay too. And otherwise I put on the 3 different sizes of blue like that on my original. So where do you want to put yours? Here,
we're going to do it.
We're going to do this.
Out. Okay.
Or do you want a big one?
Sure.
Okay. This is when you pinch it, when you don't have what you had in mind. You just use your finger. Sure. And look, I can pick this up with my scissors and not worry about scratching. It will not make a scratch in that, which is really cool. See, I take it like this and just kind of put it where.
It will not make a dent.
No. We'll see if Tim has any stick left after it's been on his.
Stick into my finger.
I know this is just utter simplicity, and I think it is a stunning card. And this could be a birthday, a sympathy, any occasion.
Look at that.
All right. All right.
That's where it
maybe the idea is just wherever it falls. Okay. So see, you can take this. Where do you want this one to go? You want this one to fall next to it, or do you want it right where on the pink?
Right there. Right there.
Here? I don't know what there means.
Well, I'm moving it right there.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then where do you want the third one?
Yes, right there.
Right there. Making a little triangle. Isn't that cool? So how fun is that? And this one, I did 1, 2, 3 like that.
And
let's
it's a triangle.
And it's a triangle. So let's make this one
So where do you want it? Where do you want it? let me
So
help
I'm
you.
going to put, these are nice and flat. These are the 2023 to 25 in color dots. And I love them because they're nice and flat. I love flat embellishments because they're not going to really, affect your postage. So I thought, okay. Now, if I wanted it a more subdued look, I would have put this on the pink. Because I still think that would be pretty too. So, but how simple is that? I just think that is such a great card.
I had them perfectly centered.
Oh, okay. And let me see. So this was also partly to show, your project sheets and the ideas that you can keep coming back to are just so fun. This is, I have many go-to patterns, but this is one of them. Another one.
Okay, I want to do one just
Mhm.
because we have time.
Yeah, we do have time.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 2 of the non-blue ones.
Okay.
Small.
2 small ones of
Yeah.
the pink then.
Yeah. Give me 1 small and 1 medium.
Okay.
One the next side up.
Okay.
Right
Right there. Boy, I feel like Tim's assistant.
there. Well,
I know. I said this kind of a role swap, so that's all right. And I can do that. I can do that. Okay, so now we went to 5. So how fun to just play around. So another card, and you guys will remember, I don't know, was it just last week or the week before we also did this simple version? And you see, it is the same paper, and I was going to show a few more. I just think these are so fun. And with this version, these are 2 more. But these are all the same pattern. Now, this would be pretty, I think, done with a more fanciful paper. I mean, you can do all kinds of things, but this is the same paper. This is the paper and butterflies. I mean, this is stunning, and you could easily make this a less, I don't know. I just love this, how the butterfly looks there, and it's so simple. We could add words. So this is one of the 2 papers we're using on retreat. This is from the same paper that one of the free ones that had the berries in it. So it is another. This is more really cool paper. That is a $50 celebration choice. Look at these bright colors. I love those flowers. Love that. And then this is a free celebration choice. And let's see, and this is a free celebration choice. And notice these are all the same from a couple
Awesome.
weeks ago. And I just love this. Now this layout you could go back and use with anything. And it is so simple. So I think that's really fun. And then we're going to just show a couple of card swap cards. Just for some more ideas here. We did the most gorgeous card with Deb on the, a couple of weeks ago. And a lot of you did this. This is one I got from a card swap. And look how simple and gorgeous this is too. And it stands taller. Hers went sideways. I just love how we can just change things around. And how in the world did this lose its
name?
It might have been on the envelope instead of the card. Oh, no, it fell. This went on I think Melanie Coverston. Okay, good. I like to show them at least once before they lose all their names. It's best when we put sticky notes on them and then they stay put. These otherwise they don't. But look how gorgeous that is. And then I'm actually going to leave that out, but I'm going to quickly show this. So this is a new die, 2 with this circle die. And this is more of just the same paper. So you could do a whole bunch of cards. This
like
thank
that.
you for everything. Isn't that pretty? And just, different colors. This is Janice Waitman. So I was going to line these up because I just wanted to show, do you see how this could make just a pretty card even without this? Just a simple, you might cut it down a little, add a bird. But we're going to look at this one. Again, it's just 2 papers and then the Let's Eat Cake. Is that a cute birthday card?
I don't think we have any.
Boy, I had names with this one. I'm going to have to look. I usually,
Baby.
it's too much work, but I have these others here. So if anyone recognizes this, tell me. This is Judy Tuttle. And what I'm pointing out here is how similar these are, but they're just stepped up differently. So this has the flip, the 2 parts. This has just some added little detail in a ribbon. And this has the calendar on it. They're all just absolutely gorgeous. And then one more, and this one is Janine Pullman. Tim was looking on the floor. So, oh, here it is. It's Emily Tull.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, so that's in there. Okay. And then one more. And how cute is this? This is just with the decorative rectangle edges. And this is the decorative circles with the little happy birthday and that put in there. All of these would be easy to make. They're all different. They're all unique. And as they're all showing this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I will never get enough of this paper. Labar says she loves this paper too. Oh, several of you do. So if you're wondering what to get tonight, I'm going to pick one of the other papers at 7, and I'm going to make a couple of different cards using that. So I don't know, what guest do you think I might use tonight? So it's just kind of fun. There's all these choices. I think the celebration things are really fun. And the $200 level ones are amazing too. On Monday, so just looking ahead, on Monday, we'll be doing a walk through the catalog and celebration. We'll show something with everything if I have. So it's kind of fun. So we'll cover a little bit of everything then. But today we're just enjoying our time. So this one is about celebration. Let me know if you have any questions, of course. The name of it is Flight and Airy. So instead of light and airy, it's flight and airy. and it is just absolutely, it is absolutely gorgeous. That'll be the Monday chatting over cards at 6:30. So, but keep in mind, we're going to be back at 7. At 9 tonight, we're going to post 8 winners. And tomorrow we have 3 times over in Stamping in the Back Porch. And we're going to do some other behind the scenes kinds of things.
That was the Wright brothers' original nickname, Flight and Airy.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think it's time for a nap. So thanks, guys. And let me know if you have any questions. I am around all day. Bye.